Beauty by Lizzet. Today's video, I am gonna go ahead and do this makeup look. If you want to continue watching, go ahead and see how I came up with this look. Keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you. So we're gonna start off with the Ultra Repair Cream. Looks like this. I usually like to use this cream as a moisturizer just because I have sensitive skin and I break out very easily with any type of cream that I use. So with this cream, I feel very, very hydrated. After that, I will go in with my e.l.f. primer. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Anastasia pomade. So usually what I like to do first, before I even go ahead and go right in with my pomade, I'm gonna brush them out. Use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I outline my eyebrows first. I'm gonna get the Morphe M173. Okay, I'm gonna go on with the other eye now. Okay, now that I have both of my under eyebrows lined up, I'm gonna go ahead and use the pomade, and I'm using the Morphe M158, and this is the brush that I use to outline my eyebrows. I'm not gonna go step by step just because, well, with my eyebrows, just because I don't want to take a longer time. But usually what I like to do, I like to outline the bottom, outline the top, go in with my brow wiz, and that's what I fill it in with. Okay, so now that I have my eyebrows outlined on the top and the bottom, and I already have them how I want them, as you can tell, I did the top. I cleaned that up with the foundation, my foundation, which I will let you know what type of foundation I'm going to be using later on whenever I go ahead and I do the rest of my face. So then we're going to go on now with the eyes. Now with my eyeshadow, the first one that I'm going to go ahead and use is from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and it is this color right here. Okay, so that one I'm going to be using first for my crease. Brush I am actually using is Morphe M456. And now we're going to go in the Anastasia palette, and this one is the Subculture one. And we're going to go in with the Untamed color. That's right here. That's the one that we're going to use on top of the one that we just patted on the eye. So above. So with the same brush now, we're going to go in the Subculture. We're going to use the Destiny. And that one we're going to use on top. Now after that, we're going to use the M433. And for that one, we're going to use the Thriving from Colourpop. And it's the It's All Good palette. And it is this color right here. And that one we're going to use on top of the one that we just used. These colors, because they're not so hard to blend in, as you can tell. Okay, so now that I just did that, I am going to go in with the Morphe M506, and I'm going to use from the James Charles palette this green right here. And this one I'm going to go ahead and use on the bottom corner, which is the outer corner right here. And I'm going to go ahead and pat it in. Okay, so now that it's all blended in, we're going to go in with the L'Oreal concealer. It looks like this. And this, I'm going to go ahead and crease my eyes. We're going to go in with the Wet n Wild brush that looks like this. Now that I went ahead and I creased my eyes, I'm going to use the Morphe M224, and I'm going to use a setting powder on top of what I just cut crease. And I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to use Jacqueline Hill palette here, and I'm going to use it towards the outer corner of the eye. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and clean the brush, and I'm going to go in with the James Charles palette, and I'm going to use this lighter green right here, and this one I'm going to use on the inner corner of my eye. Make sure you go ahead and use it where you concealed. Blend it in with the other green that you used, that you previously used. I'm gonna go in with the back with the brush M506 and the Morphe brushes, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend where I cut creased. Now that I'm done with that step, I'm going to go ahead and get the Neutrogena wipes. And I'll go back in with my e.l.f. Now, lately, I've been using the Frankie Rose foundation. So the Frankie Rose lately has been working for me. I really like the texture of it, and I like that a little bit makes a lot of it. I'm going to use my sponge. So these sponges I fell in love with. They're Real Technique, and I bought the 2-pack, and I love them. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do my other side. So now that I finished my foundation, I'm going to go in with my concealer. And I'm going to go with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Vanilla. It's the same one that I went ahead and primed my eyes with earlier. And with the Real Technique beauty sponge. What I like about this sponge is that it has two sides to it that are different. And this is the side that I use for my concealer to blend it in. So now that I went ahead and put in my concealer, I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Latte Match Stick. Now this is the one that I use to contour. Now I don't know where I got this from. I think this was from the BoxyCharm. Either BoxyCharm or NYX Cosmetics. I'm just going to go ahead and blend in. Now after I do this, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Urban Decay Velvetizer, I think that's how you say it. I'm going to go in with this, and I'm going to go ahead and set my face with it. With the Morphe E48, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face. I'm going to brush away. And this brush is the Morphe M527. Then I'm going to get my Hoola Benefit Contour Velvetizer. And I'm going to curl my eyelashes. I'm going to use the Maybelline Lash Sensational. Looks like this, and I'm going to use this for my eyelashes. I am going to put falsies, but I like to curl my eyelashes, my real eyelashes first, just so it doesn't create that fake eyelash look. And they could blend in together. Now after I do this, I'm going to go in with the initial brushes that I used, which is the Morphe M456, and I'm gonna put the Destiny from the Anastasia palette. And I'm going to put that right under my eye. Then with the Morphe M431, looks like this, my James Charles palette. And I'm going to go ahead and use this on the inner corner of my eye, just to make my eye stand out. So like this. After that, I'm going to go in with my eyeliner, and I'm going to use a NYX matte eyeliner. I'm going to do a wing on my eye. So usually I like to outline it first and then fill it in. I'm going to use a NYX eyeliner for my bottom. It looks just like this. And I'm going to do the Maybelline, the Falsies Push-Up Drama for my bottom lashes. Now while I'm still baking my cheeks, I'm going to go ahead and use the Morphe M405 for my blush, and I'm going to be using Illusion. So right here. And it's by this brand. And I'm going to put over my contour. Now after I do this stuff, I do go ahead already and use the Morphe M439. Looks like this. And I'm going to go ahead and blend. Again, a circular motion. I'm going to go ahead and use the Anastasia highlight. It goes on top of the blush and on top of the contour. Put a little bit on my nose. And then while I do put my eyelashes on, I'm going to go ahead and use this Vaseline Lip Therapy just to moisturize my lips. Now for my falsies, I'm going to use the Lily Lashes. And it's going to be in Gaia. I think that's how you say it. Let them dry. Grab my tweezers. And same with the other eyelash. That they're on, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this lip therapy. Now they're moisturized. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the Kat Von D Lolita lipstick. Now that it's on, grab the setting spray, and this is a Pixi makeup fixing mist, and I'm gonna go ahead and spray this on my face. And this is the overall look.